There it is, the Obsidian Portal t-shirt I got from the Kickstarter. It's a pretty sweet image of a dwarven blacksmith working on a D20. Had to show that off because I was actually very impressed when I got that in the mail what that looked like. So, and the Obsidian Portal logo. So anyways, continuing on, welcome to PhD&D and another installment, the third of 4 in the Moving Forth Skill Challenge series, this time focusing or refocusing on skills and how to look at them in a different light to further aid us in building the ultimate skill challenges for fun and enjoyment. That will be the final installment and the next installment in the series. So that'll wrap it up and put it all together. So first things first, what I would recommend getting is a list of your skills, a list of the basic skills. Now I know there are other third-party publishers out there that have come up with other skills. You may even have some of your own, which is fine. I'm going to go off the basic skill list. You can just hang it on your Dungeon Master screen or in a notebook to have them on hand, because we're going to use a different, kind of a different lens to look at skills. And this was coming from Quinn Murphy, I believe is his name, over at Will 4th edition Inspired Design website. And I'll put the link in that, or link to that in the description. This is how I got my ideas, or not even my ideas, I got their ideas to look at skills in a different light. So we'll get started. First things first, you want to be able to look at skills as kind of a platform for other things. There are plenty of gaps in 4th edition skills. They're by no means comprehensive, so this is how we fill in the gaps. They use an example at Will of sailing and using nature as a platform for sailing. So you can use your nature skill to platform anything that has to do with sailing related activities. Now another one that comes to mind for me is astronomy. If you have someone who needs to do something that related with astronomy, you would look at your skills and come up with what would be a platform for astronomy. Now this one can go kind of two ways. You may think, well, nature, of course, you're outside. That would be the best thing for a platform for astronomy. Well, I like to look at what abilities are influencing these specific skills. So if we look at that, wisdom is what nature runs off of. And I don't necessarily think wisdom plays into astronomy near as much as intelligence would. So I would actually use history as a platform for astronomy. So that kind of fills in the gaps with skills. Now the next thing they go over at Will is using skills kind of as a sense. And this would be if you've mastered a certain skill, so say thievery, they use this as an example. A master thief, how would you look at their senses through their eyes, through someone who's mastered thievery? You know, they would always be able to detect what kind of locks are on a place, how easy it would be to pickpocket the person they're talking to, and so forth. So it's kind of like a sixth sense for them, this skill. Another one could be diplomacy. Someone who's almost mastered diplomacy, that sixth sense of just being able to tell every single nonverbal cue from someone or someone's attitude through how they're talking, it's used more as a sense than them actually performing something. So think of skills as senses as well. And the final one they talk about is using skills as a kind of a social network. So a master thief, for instance, would probably know others that are very talented in thievery or things of that nature. Another one could be religion. Obviously, if you're very skilled in religion, you're probably going to know a lot of priests, a lot of other people in your area of expertise. So think of it as kind of social networking as well. And if you look at skills in these 3 different lights, you'll be able to better understand and better maximize the skill challenge techniques that we're going to talk about in the next video. So again, I'll put the website down below where I got those, but that is looking at skills in a different light. And I want to thank you for watching and have a great day.